Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Winnetka Ice Arena here in Winnetka, Illinois. Tonight, we have a Squirt 10U bronze matchup between the Sabres and the host Winnetka Warriors. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Willowhite, and welcome in to the NIHL Game of the Week on the NIHL TV network powered by Stream Sports Midwest. Let's take a look at where these two teams are in the bronze division. They're both at the top. Winnetka leads with 16 points. They played 8 games on the season. They're undefeated. They're 8-0. They've scored 45 goals, only allowed 11 on the season through 8 games for a plus-minus of plus 34. The Sabres sit in second place. They played 9 games on the year, 4-3-2 for 10 points, 31 goals scored, 18 against for a plus 13. So it should be a good matchup. These two teams actually played last Sunday. That was at the All Seasons Ice Rink, the home rink for the Sabres, and Winnetka came out as 5-3 winners. That was the last game played for the Sabres last Sunday. For Winnetka, they actually played in the middle of this week on Wednesday night. They defeated Winter Club 1-0 right here at the Winnetka Ice Arena. And again, that was their 8th win of the season. They are 8-0, good for 16 points. So should be a good matchup tonight here in Winnetka. A doubleheader of hockey. This is our second game. Earlier today, Aaron had a game up at the Heartland Ice Arena. And then he'll be doing another game tomorrow morning out at Canlan, West Dundee. He's got a, I believe it's a 14U girls matchup. And then I will be back out at the Orbit Ice Arena for a matchup at 2:30. We'll talk about those games later. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all of the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all-girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the website at NIHL.info. All right. So warm-ups coming to a conclusion here. And we'll play the game of who's in net. I only have one goalie listed, however, for the Sabres. That's Jacob Alexander, number 88. And that is the only goalie I see for the Sabres. So he will be the starting netminder for the visitors. Pair of goalies on the roster for Winnetka. Number 32 is Harrison Betensley, and number 37 is Clayton Collins. And it looks like we'll have 32 Clayton Collins in net tonight. These must be fresh jerseys for the 10U team. Either that or they've decided to go without the names on the back of the jersey. So roster numbers will become important here. As we get ready to go here in Winnetka. Thanks for tuning in, whether you're a Sabres fan, Winnetka fan, or just a fan of youth hockey. Thanks for tuning in to the NIHL Game of the Week. And we're underway. Skating inside is Marchetti, and then the shot just goes wide. Harrison Betensley in goal, number 32 for the Warriors, and we have our first whistle. Offside, so play will come outside the zone along the near boards. Marchetti took the draw for the Sabres, and then Betensley had that puck come on net, and then a wraparound attempt, and then another shot goes wide. Boy, Betensley under attack early here by the Sabres. They're trying to get their early jump on the Warriors. Again, these two teams played last Sunday with Winnetka winning 5-3 out at the all-seasons ice rink. Chung tries to keep it in for the Sabres, but it pokes just outside the zone. That'll go for an offsides whistle. So the draw, again, just outside the Warrior zone along the near boards. William Martin there taking a peek at the camera while he got lined up in his defensive position there. So players are definitely aware that their game is being broadcast on the NIHL Game of the Week. So hello to William Martin and all the players out on the ice here, as Martin will chase it back inside his own zone, and actually that'll go for an icing call. So we'll bring the draw all the way back into Winnetka territory. So good start here for the Sabres. They've been opportunistic, and now they get an offensive zone draw. This will be to the right of Warriors goaltender Harrison Betensley. I think I said Collins in error, but that's Collins is 37, Betensley's 32, and 32 is in net. And we're going to get an offsides call against the Sabres. It's our third offsides. So I think we just over 2 minutes of play. 3 offsides and 1 icing. We're off to a less than fast-paced start here in today's game. And now picking up the loose change there is Amelia Peffer. Peffer fires, and that one doesn't get through. Good shot block by the Sabres. Warriors trying to keep it in, but Sabres are going to try and skate it up ice. And now the puck inside the zone. Shot fired and a save made. And pulling the stick to pull that puck closer to him was Betensley. He made the initial save. The rebound kind of jumped out in front of him, and then he had to go and pull it back in so he could hold on for the faceoff. So another faceoff to his right. Saturday night hockey here in Winnetka. Prior to this season, we hadn't done too many games here, but this is our third game here in Winnetka. 3 different teams we've done for Winnetka here, but it's a great setup here. It's a solo rink, so that's the only rink in the facility. And there's a press box set up here right at center ice. We've got a good vantage point here. We got strong Wi-Fi. So this is it's a good setup for live stream action. We appreciate all the Winnetka managers getting us set up and ready to broadcast games on behalf of them, and then the road teams that agree for the broadcast as well. Oh, collision behind the goal line there. A couple players take a spill. Now they dig the puck out. Warriors trying to get it on net, but it's pushed between the circles and then dumped outside of the zone by Sadler. So Sadler got it outside the zone, but then the Warriors turn it right around and throw it back in. Now skating by the near circle, fanning on it, but then Sadler tried to get it outside the zone again, unable to. And then this time it'll be Caden Thurm. Here's Thurm. Oh, he cuts inside. Thurm, backhand on net, and Betensley is able to swat that one away. They're now being played by Wesley Malmstrom. Tried to get it outside the zone, unable to. Centering attempt was deflected onto Betensley, and he knocked it away again. Now it's picked up by the Warriors' Ryder Davis. Davis tries to carry it up ice. He gets it outside the zone. Davis trying to elude his own player. Had the puck taken away by Thurm. Here's Thurm. Skating through towards the far circle, back between the circles. And then he had the puck poked away. And Malmstrom will skate it outside the zone once more for the Warriors. Malmstrom with his long reach, trying to keep on that puck. He does. A backhand centering attempt, but it's swept out of there by the Sabres. And now the play along the near boards again. Still on the near boards, dug out, and then out to the neutral zone it goes. That's retrieved by William Labs. Labs will dump it back in, made sure his team cleared. Now he'll head off for a change along with all 5 Warriors. But Sabres unable to take advantage of that line change. They're just trying to get the puck outside their zone. It's still there for the moment. And then it deflects off a skate and stays inside the zone. And eventually Noah Jilic gets it outside, and it comes back in. Here's Marchetti. Tried to go after it, but picking it off was Zachary Sullivan. He got there before Marchetti could do anything with it. Now Sabres will try it again. Stolen away. Up ice goes Oliver, Ward Oliver. Oliver had the puck knocked away. Good defensive play there by Jansen Chung to interrupt that offensive rush for Winnetka. Play along the near boards. Still there. Marchetti was pinching out, and then it eventually came down. This will go for an icing call, however, against the Sabres. With 5:35 remaining in the opening period, no score. Sabres in their road black. It's not blue, at least not to my colorblind eyes somewhat. Sort of the Pittsburgh Penguin colors. And Winnetka in their home whites with the yellow, green numerals and yellow trim. That puck comes outside the zone. Picking up the loose change now and firing the shot, and that one goes wide off the stick of Kupler. That was Zach Kupler with the shot. He had a lot on that one, but it just sent it too wide. And now Martin tried to get that one through. Here's Barch, back to Kupler. Kupler tucks it in. Boy, tic-tac-toe passing. And the last part, that was Barcy. Back to Kupler, and a 1-0 lead for the Sabres. So Kupler gets the goal. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Sabres, and we're going to get a icing call against the Sabres now, an offensive zone draw for Winnetka. Face off to the left of goaltender Alexander Jacobson. We haven't had to call his name at all yet, really, during the action. That one goes just wide of him. And now it's centered. Cleared out of there and stuffed in. So an immediate response by Winnetka. That's Ryder Davis. So Ryder Davis gets the next goal in the game. And now it is all tied at 1. So an immediate response by the Warriors, and we are all knotted up at 1 here with 4:50 remaining here in the first period. Here come the Warriors once more. Ryder tried to get that one through again. Now he gets it back again, fires a shot, and a big save made by Jacobson. Oh, fanning on it at the near point was Dorfman, but then he threw it back towards the net. He's able to keep that puck in the zone for the moment. Puck thrown off the far boards and then thrown outside to the neutral zone where Dorfman backhands it in, but his Warriors were still in the offensive zone, so that'll be an offsides call. And we'll have line changes for both teams. So wholesale player changes coming for Winnetka and the Sabres. Face-off outside the Sabres zone along the near boards. Clark backhands it, trying to get it over to Marchetti. And thrown up ice, here's Marchetti. He's skating it through. Oh, tried to backhand it backwards. Yeah, it's one of those things. And obviously 10U, they're still learning the game here, but for Marchetti, you either make that pass before the blue line or you get in deeper before you drop it back. He got to the blue line, then dropped it back and caused him to be offsides. Puck down inside Sabres territory, thrown over to the near corner, and now along the near boards. Between the circles, that one is picked off by Lemire, Beckett Lemire. Lemire will chase after it on the far boards, and it's picked off by the Sabres. Marchetti, oh, he takes a spill. He must have hit a rut there in front of the Sabres bench. Coach is calling for a penalty. I didn't see him taken down. I just think he lost an edge there. But Chung. Oh, thrown between the circles. Backhanded pass attempt there from Lemire does not get through. Goes over to the far point. Now Lemire will throw it down low and chase after it. Marchetti will try and bring it forward. Skates around a pair of defenders and gets it by again. Oh, spinorama at the blue line. Nifty skating there from Caleb Michael Marchetti. But then the Warriors get the puck outside the zone. Oh, got a player wide open. Pass was coming to him. He had to wait to stay on side. And then it was intercepted by the Sabres. Jilic had it for a moment, then he lost it, and it's picked up by the Warriors. They'll bring it back outside the zone. Ward Oliver. Oliver stick handles along the near boards. Backhands it down low. And that's going to be played by the Sabres. Trying to keep it in is Dorfman. He does. Puck comes up along the near boards again. Dorfman with another keeper. Back to Dorfman at the near point. He'll flip it on net. That one high, knocked down with a high stick by Lemire. Dorfman pinching in to keep it in the zone. Puck laying there, and then it's thrown outside the zone. Then another keep. This one from the far point. It rolls on net. Jacobson makes the save as Zachary Sullivan threw that one toward the net, and Jacobson had to play it. Sabres kind of spinning around in their zone for the moment. Warriors looking to get the go-ahead goal. But now here comes Marchetti again. We've called his name plenty of time. Fires, and that one goes wide. He was falling down as he was shooting, and that one went wide over to the far corner. Then it's knocked outside to the neutral zone where Lemire will play it. Beckett Lemire. Skating inside, has the puck knocked away, but it comes out to a teammate that was laying there for Lucas Yoon. Yoon staying in front of the net. Sabres try to get the puck outside the zone, and another good keep there by Dorfman. That's several times and we get a goal. Yoon. Another good keep by Dorfman, and then Yoon in front of the net. Fired it past Jacobson, and it's a 2-1 lead now for Winnetka with 54 seconds remaining here in the first period. So Warriors fall behind 1-0, but that has not affected them. They've been able to come back and get the go-ahead goal. But again, several times, though, Dorfman's been good at that left point, keeping the puck inside the zone, and that led to the goal by Yoon on that last sequence. And Yoon staying in front of the net like we talked about. He was there for an opportunity and just stayed where you want to be, opportunistic, and put it past Jacobson. 29 seconds remaining. Puck still inside the Sabres zone. They're trying to get it out. They do, but a little too strong on the pass, and that'll go down for icing against the Sabres with 18 seconds remaining in the first period. Good first period here. Lots of end-to-end action. The Sabres own, I would say, probably like the first 5 minutes of the game, 5-6 minutes, but then the Warriors kind of shifted into gear here, and ice has been tilted to our left a little bit on the second half of the opening frame. Face off to the left of Alexander Jacobson. That comes between the circles. Sweep shot by Henry Cates was deflected wide to the near boards and then sent outside the zone by the Sabres. That'll go down for another icing call. And only 5.3 seconds remaining in the first period. This faceoff will be to the left. No, we'll call it right. It'll be to the right of Jacobson. Winnetka pulled their goalie with only 5 seconds left to get the extra attacker out there, and coming out is Zachary Sullivan, number 70. And Warriors win the draw, but they can't get a clean possession, and time will wind down here in the first period. Good play, though. Good call by the Winnetka coaching staff to pull the goalie with 5 seconds remaining, win the draw, and then try and get that shot on net. They just weren't able to get a clean possession of the draw there as we'll go to the second period. And it's a 2-1 lead for Winnetka. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Tonight, actually this game already happened. The Blackhawks at Calgary. The game started at 3 p.m., so it's probably still going on, Chicago Sports Network. Then this Monday, the Hawks will be at Minnesota to take on the Wild, 7 p.m. puck drop. That game also on the Chicago Sports Network. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. So first period goals, Zach Kupler opened the scoring for the Sabres. Ryder Davis got the equalizer for Winnetka. And then Lucas Yoon got the go-ahead goal, and that's where we stand here as we go into period 2. Sabres will be going right to left here in the second period, and the Warriors left to right. And still Harrison Betensley in net. Actually, he's the only – no, there is – Clayton Collins is on the bench for Winnetka, but we'll see if he comes in halfway through. Some teams do that. For the Sabres, it's going to be Alexander Jacobson all the way. He's the lone goalie on the team. Play along the far boards. That's thrown outside the zone by the Sabres, but this is going to be another icing call. So kind of like we had in that start of the first period, we had multiple whistles in the first couple minutes, and then the game kind of settled down somewhat. Face off to the right of Jacobson. Winnetka wins the draw, but fanning on it was Lemire. And now getting it back is Yoon. Yoon, he kind of overskated it a little bit. Kept in by Sullivan. He throws it on net. It's at the feet of Clark. Puck still hasn't gotten through. And then no goal. No goal sign from the official. And making a stop there was Alexander Jacobson, keeping his team within 1. We're going to have a wholesale change here for the Sabres as they put on a fresh 5. .13 to go here in period 2. 2-1 is your score in favor of Winnetka. Sullivan throws it between the circles to Yoon. Yoon passes it to Lemire. Lemire with a turn. And a deflection, and it's in! What stick work passing by the Sabres. as Lemire got it over to Oliver, and Oliver just kind of tapped it in, directed it into the net. The Sabres, 4 players touched that puck within a matter of seconds. And that one's in the net, Oliver. So Oliver with the first goal in the second period. And now the Warriors open up a 3-1 lead. Face-off just outside the Sabres zone along the near boards. Marchetti going up against Amelia Pfeffer. And Marchetti gets the puck. Had it knocked away. Now it's dumped back inside the Warrior zone by the Sabres. They're going to have to chase after it. Getting there first, however, is William Labs. Labs gets it over to the near point. Montoya tried to dump it in, but Pfeffer did a good job of getting in front of that one, knocking it outside the zone. Marchetti chases, over skates, and then dumped out to the neutral zone. Here comes Pfeffer along the far boards, coming in, shooting, and a big save made by Jacobson. Off the stick by Pfeffer. Here come the Sabres the other way. Marchetti had it, and then it rolled over to Jilic. But now Pfeffer will pick it up along the near boards. Montoya battling Pfeffer. And puck rolls to the side of the net. Sabres trying to get it outside the zone. They have a little space now, do they? Here's Martin. Martin will dump and chase. He'll head back over to the near point. He cleared the zone. Pfeffer picks up the loose puck. Well, it's kept in by the Sabres. Marchetti tried to turn around, but it was knocked off his stick by Henry Cates. And now over to the near point. Montoya tries to keep it in, but it's knocked out. It was at the skates of Vera Ragavan. Oh, and then it's thrown in. Amelia Pfeffer. Check that, 90. Griffin Novak. Here come the Warriors again. Another shot. Oh, and that one hit the crossbar. It was lofted over the head of Jacobson and hit off the crossbar. Then the puck comes out. It will be an offsides call, but it's a 4-1 lead now for the Warriors. Thanks. Another shot and a save made. That one off the stick of Ryder Davis, who already has a goal. He had the first goal for the Warriors. Warriors now up 4-1 here. And the play has definitely been tilted in Winnetka's favor. Sabres desperately looking to get some offense generated as that puck rolls on. Jacobson taken behind the net by Chung. Now thrown over to the far boards. Backhanded outside the zone by Coupler. And brought back in by Winnetka. Flipped towards the net. Jacobson made the initial save, and then it rolled loose in the crease. Swept out of there, however, by Coupler. And behind the net they go. Ryder Davis digs it out, tried to center it, but it was deflected towards the blue line. Winnetka looking to keep it in. They will. Sullivan throws it on net and scores! Good persistence there by Zachary Sullivan, and he puts it between the wickets of Jacobson. And it's a 5-1 lead now for Winnetka. This would not be a bad time for a timeout by the Sabres. And we're going to have our goaltending switch here about halfway through period number 2. Coming in for Winnetka will be number 37, Clayton Collins. So Collins taking up net-minding duties for Winnetka here halfway through period 2 as the goalie split duties. Good job in net by Harrison Batensley. And now Clayton Collins' turn to take over the cage for the Warriors. 6:18 to go here in period number 2. A 5-1 lead for Winnetka. The Sabres actually jumped out front 1-0, but it's been 5 unanswered by the Warriors. That one thrown on net, and Collins steers it aside into the near corner. Warriors get it out to center. They'll flip it forward. Here's Yoon. Yoon centers, and Jacobson just guides that one over to the far corner. Sabres trying to get it outside the zone, but a nice keep in there by the Warriors. Far side keep by Henry Cates, and it's taken away by the Sabres. They could have a 3-on-1 here if they hurry. Inside the zone they go. All alone, shot! Oh, and the save, the rebound, scores! On his own follow-up. Caden Thurm gets the Sabres back on the board in dramatic fashion. And a heck of a celly to go with it. So Caden Thurm cuts the Sabres deficit to 3, 5-2. Here comes Pfeffer. Pfeffer in alone. Shoots, scores! Right off the draw, Amelia Pfeffer gets the goal. Right back for the Warriors. My pen's going to run out of ink here. So now the score is 6-2 in favor of Winnetka. Warriors throw it out to center. Oh, it should have been a penalty there. No. Pfeffer tried to get it through the skates of Martin. And another keep in there by Dorfman, Noah Dorfman. We called his name several times with keep-in attempts that has generated offense for Winnetka, including that goal by Yoon previously. Now the Sabres with a chance. Marchetti shoots, taken down, no call. And players falling here. We have not had a penalty called. And, of course, immediately after I say that, something will probably happen. Broadcaster jinx. And puck outside to the neutral zone. Pfeffer throws it wide over to the far board. She's going to get there first. Being chased, however, by William Martin. And Pfeffer centers. And it's thrown out between the circles up high. Dorfman with another keeper. And then thrown down low, but that one doesn't get through as it's picked off by Lucas Koshansky. Warriors get it back. Pfeffer. Oh, Pfeffer taken down. There's our first penalty. We're going to get a tripping call on Chung, taking down Pfeffer with 3:57 remaining in period 2. This will be our first power play of the game, and it'll go to the Warriors. Chung to the box for tripping. They got to put the penalty on the board. They're waiting to get the penalty on the board. Well, it started at 3:57. They got to start the clock. Start the clock. They at least did that. 3:57 is when the penalty started. 3:57 is when the penalty started. They're still working now. They got 2 minutes on there, but they got to take some time off the penalty. So they'll have to take 8 seconds off. Should be 1:52 remaining on the power play. Oh, Sabres had 5 players on the ice. All sorts of shenanigans going on tonight. So they might just be saying we're going to start the penalty at 3:49 just to kind of make it easier on the scorekeeper. Again, these are volunteers who work the scoreboards and things like that. Here's Marchetti coming in. Marchetti shovels a shot and a pad save made by Collins. Shorthanded attempt there for the Sabres, denied by Collins. Marchetti puts it back in the zone, knocked immediately out. Now skating inside the zone, William Labs. Labs will take it wide. All the way over to the far boards it goes. He dumps it down low. That's going to be picked up, however, by Kyle Clark. Clark tried to get it out. Kept in by the Warriors. And then trying to shovel it outside the zone are the Sabres, and they eventually do get it outside. That one put outside the zone by Jacob Dallo. Now back inside the zone. Clark will go after it. Dallo will take care of any presence in front of the cage of goaltender Jacobson. There's a 57 seconds remaining on the power play. Dallo will have to chase it in the near corner. Dallo backhands it up ice, and that'll get outside. It'll reach Marchetti, who cuts in between the circles. Marchetti still has it. He falls down, shoots, and that one goes wide. Another shorthanded attempt for Marchetti and the Sabres with 32 seconds remaining. Sabres doing a good job of killing this penalty, and they've actually had a couple offensive opportunities. As that one, however, will go down for icing, so now we'll have an offensive zone draw for Winnetka. This will be to the left of goaltender Alexander Jacobson. 6-2 is your score in favor of the Warriors with 25 seconds remaining. Puck stays in the near corner. Then centering attempt. Oh, that one pinballs around. On the doorstep there was Ward Oliver. He already has a goal. He had the first goal of the second period. Oh, and now a wraparound attempt. Does he get there in time? No. Jacobson was helped out. I believe that was Martin, William Martin, who dove and knocked that one away. On the wraparound attempt by Ward Oliver. Now here's Yoon. Yoon fires, but that one is knocked away. Martin again on the defense there. 92 in black coming up strong here. Oh, and then that one shoveled through the crease. That was Yoon. Penalties over. Both teams back at full strength. Coupler had it. And now the Sabres will try and get the puck outside the zone. Another keep in, however. Yoon dumps it towards the far boards. And Ward Oliver throws it down lower. Montoya circles, spins, shoves it over to the far point, but Sullivan with the keeper. He throws it behind the net. And Ward Oliver with another centering attempt. This time the Sabres eventually pick it up. They'll try and skate it out. Another keep in by that man, Dorfman, Noah Dorfman, with another keeper at the point. Centering attempt, oh, and a block. And now we get a whistle. And it looks like the net came off its moorings there. So they'll adjust that, and then they'll have a face-off inside the zone. All right, face off to the left of Jacobson. Goes over to the far boards to see if the Sabres can get it outside the zone. They do. They'll shovel it ahead. That's Caden Thurm, who has the Sabres' second goal, bringing that puck up the ice. Now Chung trying to swat it forward. He eventually does, gets it inside the Winnetka zone where it's retrieved by Sullivan. Zachary Sullivan, who has a goal on the game as well. And time winds down here in period number 2. 6-2 is your score, as we had 5 goals in the second period. After just having, well, we had 3 in the first period. It was a 2-1 lead for Winnetka after 1. And after 2 now, it's 6-2. So the Warriors definitely ramping up the offense here as we get into third period play. Goals in the second period opened up the scoring, Ward Oliver, and followed by Griffin Novak, then Zachary Sullivan. Caden Thurm got a goal back for the Sabres, but then getting the goal right back was Amelia Pfeffer for the Warriors, and that's where we stand, 6-2 as we head into the third period. Chicago Blackhawks want to let you know that their Little Blackhawks Learn to Play program is a program created by the NHL to make hockey more accessible and to inspire boys and girls 4 to 9 years old to get in the game. The Blackhawks' goal is for the kids enrolled in this program to become part of the local hockey community and to develop fundamental skills that help them succeed on and off the ice. If you know kids who might be interested, you can find more details and register for winter or spring Little Blackhawks Learn to Play programming at NHL.com/Blackhawks/amateur/little-Blackhawks. There you go. All right, teams have changed sides once more. Sabres left to right, the Warriors right to left. William Labs throws it inside the Sabres zone. That is going to be retrieved by Jacob Dallo behind his own net. He throws it up over to the near boards, but it was deflected down by Pfeffer. Warriors trying to keep it in, but it's punched outside by Sadler and then thrown back by Labs. Intercepted by Chung. Chung with the bring in. Throws it off from the near boards. It goes behind the net of Collins and over to the far boards. Keep in attempt. Rolled off the stick, however, of Thurm. And now here come the Warriors. They go the other way. Carrying the mail inside the zone is Vera Ragavan. Navid Vera Ragavan. Out to center. William Labs once more. Flips it forward. Pfeffer deflects it inside the zone. And taken by Dallo. Dallo tries to throw it out by the near point. A keep in there by Henry Cates. Centering attempt hits the side of the net by Pfeffer. She falls down. And Vera Ragavan tries to keep it inside the zone. Now Pfeffer gets the puck back. Looking to wrap around on that near side. And almost got it there. But now puck comes outside the zone. This will go all the way down for an icing call against the Sabres with 9:03 to go in period number 3. 6-2, Winnetka. Face off to the right of Alexander Jacobson. Jacobson's been under siege here in this game. And again, early on, it was the Sabres putting on the pressure, and they got the game's first goal. They were peppering Harrison Betensley. But the Warriors were able to regroup, and they took 2 unanswered in the first period to take a 2-1 lead. Then they scored 3 unanswered in the second period before Caden Thurm responded for the Sabres. Then Pfeffer got another one. to give the Winnetka Warriors a 6-2 lead. And we still got a player on the ice for the Sabres, number 42, in some distress there. That is Lucas Kashansky. And they're going to wait for the coach. Actually, Coach Yancey will get up and skate over to his bench there as he was under some duress there. If you're still on there, Cap Cut Kid 74, the first goal for the Sabres was scored by Coupler, Zach Coupler. Now both teams back out on the ice. 8:22 to go here in period 3. And we get an offsides call. Actually, an icing call. Face off to the right of Clayton Collins. The Coupler on the draw for the Sabres. Going up against Ryder Davis. Sabres shovel it towards the net, picked off by Dorfman. Dorfman throws it off the far boards, and it goes out to the neutral zone. This could be a 2-on-1 for Winnetka. It will be, but the pass forward was too far ahead. Oh, no! Wow, Jacobson just sort of casually tried to throw that in the far corner, and it went on the sticker, Ryder Davis. Fortunately for Jacobson, Davis wasn't able to put it in the net. Now Sullivan will track back inside his own zone, get that puck between the circles, and head towards the far boards, and flipped up ice to Ryder Davis. Martin had the puck knocked away, but he's going to battle there with Davis for it over on the near boards, still inside Sabres territory. Fanning on it, and now picked up. Coupler skating, fires a shot, goes behind the net. He had Barcy in front of the net, but he chose to shoot it. Barcy was kind of wide open. That would have been a good opportunity for a pass there. That puck is brought offsides by Jacob Dallow. .652 remaining in period 3. 6-2 lead for Winnetka. Face off outside the Warrior zone along the near boards. It's Thurm against Donnelly, Hugh Donnelly. Donnelly shovels it ahead. Clark picks it up for the Sabres, and then it's dumped inside Winnetka territory. And trying to get it outside the zone is William Labs. Sabres doing a good job trying to keep it inside the zone. Labs will have to chase it along the far boards. He loses it. Centering attempt, no one home with a black jersey at the moment. And getting there first was Ward Oliver. Now thrown over to the far boards once more. And shoveled that down low is Declan Smith. Labs tries to get it up ice to Yoon, and Yoon has it. 3-on-1 for Winnetka. Ahead to Donnelly. And knocked away. Good defensive effort there by Clark. Here's Thurm. Thurm will bring it inside the zone. Now Declan Smith swats it towards the circle. Smith once more along the far boards, looking for a centering attempt. He's knocked down. And the Warriors will bring it up ice. That one hits the skate of a Sabres player and stays inside the neutral zone. Warriors had to clear the zone. They dump it back in. Dallow will pick it up for the Sabres. Tried to clear, but that's kept inside the zone by Winnetka. Second attempt is outside the zone. Here's Thurm. Caden Thurm passes it across ice, wants the puck back, flipped on net, puck is loose, rebound attempt goes wide. Thurm missed a wide open net on the shot and the pass back, missed that rebound, and now the Warriors go the other way. Here's Yoon. Yoon flips it, and that one goes behind the net of Jacobson. Koshansky overskated it, but it's picked up by Montoya. Matthias Montoya overskates it, and now kept in by the Warriors. Warriors with an opportunity. Oh, and a lifter there by Donnelly. That sails high over the crossbar. Sabres trying to get it out. Warriors continue the pressure. Here's Yoon. Yoon flips it over to the far point. Dorfman's, wow, that puck was deflected twice on its way to the net, and then it eventually went over to the near boards. 4:20 remaining. 6-2 Winnetka here in the third period. Here's Sullivan. Sullivan fires and scores. Put that one in the top corner. And for Sullivan, that's his second goal of the game. First goal of the third period. And it's a 7-2 lead for Winnetka. Yeah, Sullivan just popped that one in the corner, keeping that puck inside the zone. 2-goal game for Zachary Sullivan. 2 of the 7 goals for the Warriors. Dorfman flips it out. He did a long pose after he cleared that. Pfeffer throws it on net. Jacobson gets the pads down, make the save. Pfeffer looking for her second. Now comes to Sullivan between the circles, going for the hat trick. Flips it on net, and it was deflected down. Keep an eye on 70 and White as he tries to get the Hattie. Backhanded between the circles. And it's thrown over. Oh, we got a player down for Winnetka now, back on up on the skates. And a couple players fall down, one for each team along the far boards. And it comes outside the zone. This one will go down for an icing call against the Sabres with 3:11 to go in the third period. 7-2, the lead for Winnetka. Cap Cut Kid 74, here's your shout out. I think I shouted you out when you asked who scored the first goal. But anyways, shout out, thanks for tuning in to the game. There's that one along the side of the net. He says that Jacob Dallow is his brother, so good to know that. Puck in the neutral zone. Sabres throw it towards the Warrior zone, but it's picked off by William Labs, and he sends it back up ice. But taken back by Thurm. Thurm throws it on net and swipes at the rebound. That hits the side of the net. Collins then swatted it forward. And now Yoon will throw it over to the far boards. Pushed outside by Hugh Donnelly. And now overskating it. The Sabres momentarily. Sadler tips it. Then swept away there by Henry Cates. Cates to Hugh Donnelly. Donnelly will dump it inside the zone. Ooh, I think Beck Dumont might have been in there just a tad ahead of the play. As it is, they get an offsides anyways. Minute 55 remaining here in the third period. 7-2 is the score. Hey, you're welcome, Cap Cut Kid 74. We appreciate you tuning in and commenting on the stream. We like when our viewers post comments that they're engaged in the game or NIHL in general. A couple players fall down at the neutral zone, then it's picked back up by Yoon. Yoon for the Warriors. And that puck knocked away by Chung. Yoon gets it back, throws it over to the near corner inside Sabres territory. We're down to 1:30 remaining. Ryder Davis tried to center. That puck goes between the circles. They'll throw it down. That's deflected wide. Davis will pick it up, tries to center to Yoon. Yoon between the circles. Shot save made Jacobson. And back out over to the far point. Another keeper there, that time by Beck Dumont. And now Marchetti had a couple opportunities. Tries to go for one now, and a last-second defensive stand there. I think that was Wesley Malmstrom on the defensive play, interrupting the rush by Marchetti. Now here's Yoon going the other way. Yoon takes it wide and hits the side of the net. Just kind of had a bad angle there. 40 seconds remaining. Here's Chung. Chung bringing it up ice. Plenty of room in front. Chung. And then he gets it over to Marchetti, who shoots, and it's blocked by Pfeffer. And Marchetti fires, and Collins makes the save and holds on. They got to stop the clock there. What are they doing with the clock? Oh, they decided not to stop the clock. They kind of let the last 20 seconds just tick off the clock. I don't know whose decision that was. That was the scorekeeper, the coaches, or technical difficulties or whatever, but either way, it wouldn't have changed the outcome of the game. The Warriors win this game by the score of 7-2. Goal scorers on the game for the Sabres, Zach Kupler and Caden Thurm. And for the Warriors, Amelia Pfeffer, Ryder Davis, Ward Oliver, Lucas Yoon, Griffin Novak, and a pair of goals for Zachary Sullivan, one in the second and one in the third period. And that is your final score, 7-2 in favor of Winnetka. Well, that'll do it for today's broadcast, but we still have more games tomorrow. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website, the NIHL Facebook and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Here's what's happening on Sunday. The Madison Mavericks girls 14U takes on the Leafs girls 14U at 11:30 a.m. That game's out at Canlin West Dundee. Aaron Schellen, my partner, will be out at that game, calling that game. And then I will be in Palatine for the Windy City Storm girls 12U, AAA, taking on the Jaguars Pee-wee 12U in a Pee-wee 12U Premier Select game, 2:30 p.m. in Palatine at the Orbit Ice Arena. Tune in on Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. And if your team manager is interested in arranging a NIHL Game of the Week broadcast, ask them to contact streamsportsmidwest@gmail.com. Again, that's streamsportsmidwest@gmail.com. Once again, final score, Winnetka 7 and Sabres 2. For my cameraman, Curtis Willowhite, this is Eric Willowhite saying so long. You've been watching the NIHL Game of the Week on the NIHL TV network, powered by